Dad's Homebrew, coming at you with a beer review. The grandkids have gone away. It's time for Grandpa to play. That's right. So here we go. We've got a beer from a local one here. It's kind of a newer one to me. This is Game On IPA. It's from Level Beer out of Portland, Oregon. Now, they're very local. They're off 148 Northeast, that is. That's just east of PDX, the airport, between Marine Drive and Airport Way. So had I known, I would have dropped in there just last week. I was out that way. This is a big 6.5% ABV IPA, and I'm kind of looking forward to giving it a try. So we're going to get her cracked open. I don't really know much about this. I don't know what hops are in it, etc. But we'll see what it gives us. All right, well, pretty classic. It's nice classic orange. I saw a little floaty go by there for a moment, a full one-finger white fluffy head on that. It's got maybe just the slightest bit of a burnt orange color to it for me, from my side. Let's get the nose. Well, that's interesting. So one of the things I picked up right away was kind of a marmalade type character. It's got a little bit of an herbal quality going on, and lemongrass in it. I got a tinge of what I would call that like garlic type quality on it. But definitely has a bit of that marmalade and maybe a hint of some tropical as well. I'd say there's a little bit of like some passion fruit type quality. Maybe just the lightest hint of some like resin going on. There's definitely some bitterness on it. So we're going to jump on in. Cheers. It's not as cold as I'd like it because I had it out for a while. It's really, first thing I want to say is really super easy drinking. I'd say it's a well-balanced beer. It's got a really easy backbone going on as far as the malt bill goes. Really nice, not overly sweet, not unsweet. It's just very balanced. I like that. The flavor coming in was kind of all the things I was describing, to be honest. I got a little bit of that orange marmalade type quality. But it really has a bit of like an earthy type flavor. I don't know if I'm going to say floral. I mean, there's something in this that makes me want to think of saying something like celery. And you know, you think celery doesn't have flavor, but it does. It has a character. Has this light green quality. I'm definitely getting some of the orange. I get just a light, pithy orange flavor as well. It almost makes me more think of that pulpy white part with a little bit of zest. The two of them mixed together. I don't so much get the lemongrass taste as I did in the nose. The resin's there, just lightly so. I still think I get a hint of that like green garlic type quality. But despite that, I mean, that just balances out as part of the bitterness. It's a fun little beer. This is one of those beers, again, that had I had this back in 2011 when I started reviewing beers, it probably would have ranked pretty high. This is another one of those beers that back in 2011, if I'd had this beer, it would have ranked quite high. It would have been in the 90s. There's a lot of great fruity characters going on in this, which is really nice, and yet still very balanced. This would have been extremely fruity back in the day. I still like it, though. I like it a lot. I think it's well made. I think it's underrated. I think that garlic quality throws people, and it's just a light touch of something in there. I want to give it an 88 as an IPA. I'm digging it. I still think it's a B+ beer because there's so much nice balance. I don't believe everything has to be haze. Overall, I'm still digging on it. I think it's a good beer, man. Balance. Balance is just so underrated, I think. Just so few beers are. They have to be something kazing out there. But this is well balanced with plenty of fruity character. I'm digging it still. Overall, 87. I think it's well made. Here it is again. It's Game On IPA. It's from Level Brewing out of Portland, Oregon. What can I say? Life is too short to drink cheap beer, and I'll see you on the next beer review.